Right. I think I'm only going to have time to do one of them, but if I do two, then fine. But it's because I've only got 19% Barry. So tomorrow is Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Thursday tomorrow. I'm like, um, right. So what have we got? So I've not used these cards in a while. So tell me something about the feminine that this is going to be for. And also, I need to put a timer on because I can't see the time quite clearly with how long I've done that. But anyways, it's meant to be the time it's meant to be. Now, what have we got? These cards are so sharp, like they're too sharp. But oh, trapped, interesting. So in the past, uh, as a divine feminine, male or female, or this is the masculine emotionally, you felt trapped, so not too good. I don't know if it's a smiling moment, but so that's the feminine, you felt trapped. So how did you feel trapped? Did you feel trapped in a karmic situation, like a toxic, you know, habit you had, or an addiction, or a situation, a romantic situation, a friendship thing, a family thing, a job? How did you feel trapped? Only you'll know. And the same for the masculine, all the things I just said. What have we got for the masculine? Now, this can be past or oh dear or present. Fuck. No, this is definitely the holy shit, guys. So pay attention. This is for tomorrow. Oh God. Chaos. And I already pulled healing chaos in the one before, so serious face. We're trapped in chaos. I want to see what the oh God. Oh my God. And it's a nine. Nines are endings. That's Venus conjunct Uranus. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute, is it in the shot? Why is it? It's not even in the right place. Is it here that I hold it? Or is it there? Come on, I'm too tired for this shit. I'm actually not that tired. That's the thing. I'm like tired in the sense of I don't want to be doing any more channeling. Ah, words. What's that say? Playful. Somebody wants to come in playful. Fulfillment. That's always good. Who the fuck is deceit? Oh, that's not so good. So movement, deceit and movement and message. So look at this. I feel this is just carrying on from what I've just read. I feel somebody's breaking free. This is the movement away from karmic energies because we've got deceit and movement, and horses to me always mean freedom, and then we've got message. So this is what I mean. I feel this is like, look, some people are escaping trap situations, and it's creating chaos. Fucking hell! Oh, wait a minute. Is that in the shot now? I mean, wait a minute. Do it a bit higher. Oh, I think that's enough of those cards. Like, but it must be relevant for me to have picked them up. Right, that'll be fine. You can't really see it. Oh dear. Right, what else do we need to know about this? Back to Friends. That's the song that's on. I wonder if this is picking up on what I just said. Like, again, I've got to get this message out in 11 minutes now, right? So it's, hello, Crystal, how are you doing? Um, like, active friends. I wonder if this is picking up on what I just said in the one I just finished, that it's like something that it feels like some karmic situations that maybe people should have stayed friends, and because they didn't, it's got really toxic, and that's what I'm kind of feeling maybe. And that it's become trapped in like uncomfortable and growth pain. Yeah, you know, it's kind of given a bit of a, oh, thank you. It's given a bit of a theme there, isn't it? Growth and pain, like it was growing pains, karmic lessons, shadow and light, where, yeah, again, you know what I mean? It's like you've, I feel that's what the message is here. I feel whoever this is for, and also it's quite interesting, it's still a Libra moon, which will be going into a Scorpio moon on the Friday. But it's like, if this is actually for tomorrow, Thursday, but remember, this is all timeless. It's balance of the light and the dark, duality. With all that energy going into Gemini, Venus and Uranus going into Gemini, duality, the light and the shadow. It feels like whatever this karmic situation that someone's been in that they've been trapped, which could be the feminine or the masculine, or both of you at some point, it's taught you about your own shadow. Well, your light and your own shadow. Loneliness, connection. That's what I knew. That's what they were saying. Look, it's got a guy looking sad. Someone. This is about people that have been lonely, but they've been in a connection. You know what I mean? So it's quite similar to what I've just channeled. It's like with no passion, like lacking connection, like true connection. That chemistry, lacking chemistry. See what I mean? Is that's just the same message I've just channeled. Like this is somebody like realizing they want more, and also it's got the Taurus symbol, and that's what the Uranus Venus conjunction is in just now. The very last chaotic, aneretic degrees of Taurus. It's shaken up people's foundations. Taurus is the second house, your home, your assets, your finances. It's what you value. It's all your senses. And this is somebody feeling lonely in a connection, or they were feeling lonely in a connection when they were in it, or they still are, whoever this is for. Asking and telling, this is the moment you face each other and you tell each other your truths, the twin flames, after they, oh my God, leave the karmic energy. Fuck, I mean, I really hope this isn't like what it sounds, but I think for some people it is. Look, leaving. And I need to hide her nip because for some reason she's got her nip out. But they are the sexual oracle, so, and especially with what happened earlier today. So Capricorn sign as well, Capricorn full moon on the 10th, leaving. That card's come out so much on the shorts, by the way. There's definitely people leaving karmic situations. This card makes me laugh. I really don't think they would like this as the thumbnail if they did. But she's covering her boobs and his bum is out. Protection, Scorpio. And it would be the Scorpio card. But yes, they're in the lake admiring each other. And then they've moved it to the bath. Trust, Libra, and Libra moon. And it's Libra moon tomorrow, the day this is for. It's Libra moon right now, too. And if there was an interfering parent in the way, that older woman in the middle of them, that's behind this person. They found the self confidence to say, look, mum, it's my life, it's my choice. By the way, I'm just letting this must be someone's situation. So if that ain't your situation, it's not. Gemini, choice. Seriously, I can feel something. Look, mum, it's my life. Someone's telling their mum that. Oh, hell. This is how being this tapped in is a little bit, you know, I've never done that before. I did, but that is what I was hearing. Somebody's like, you know, somebody's getting their bath out. Anyway, that's what's coming through here. Right, so right. Oh, it's cancer season though, you know, mother healing. And I think for some it's even like I can think of some of my clients where actually their mum isn't in their life anymore because it was that toxic. So don't make this yours, and it's like that. Still, the voice of the echo of this person's head could still be, you know what I mean, and you're so take it as it resonates. But right, okay, so we've now got 6 minutes to do the rest of the message. Oh my God, it's 11:11. Of course it was divine timing. Going to time 11 minutes so you actually go to bed. Beck, I'm not going to bed. I'm watching Love Island. I'm going to be up till 6 in the morning again. Not by choice, but nah, I don't want to be up till. No. In this order, I need to finish this. And to be honest with you, because I've still got loads of energy. It just makes sense, right? I'm gonna, because then I don't need to film it on Friday. I'm gonna, oh, shit. I mean, what I would really, yeah, I'm gonna also film Friday, and then that means I just need to do the live stream on Friday, and I'm not being funny. I could actually film Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because I have got loads of energy. Are the cards there? Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's a bit. Let's just finish this first. What have we got? Where is the feminine right now? High priest, personal empowerment. You're standing in your personal empowerment or sitting, whether you're male or female, and it's helping this. Well, apparently with this specific, this is what's good when I just do it quickly. Somebody, wait a minute, I need to get a tarot. Somebody is. I feel somebody is standing up to their mum. Um, And I would, yeah, normally I would be like, if it's something to do with a mum, it could be the mother of a child. I mean, it could be that too, but it's because that card has got an older woman standing between two lovers. Oh God, yeah. Look, a group work, a karmic group working against somebody. So get this could be like a karmic family. Mm-hmm. Somebody keeps an eye on you, spies, but that's also gossip. Someone wants to apologize. I feel somebody's karmic family. So whether it was just like a mum or more than one person, because that's a group in reverse. Someone wants to apologise for being held back from a family member or several people that blocked them from this. It's kind of given Romeo and Juliet, the devil. Oh my God. Yeah, so I think we've only got 3 minutes now. Codependency. That's what it feels like. So you know what I mean? So remember, it doesn't need to be that somebody's mum is like a fucking nightmare and this horrible person. And it's like somebody's mum didn't want somebody to go towards this for whatever reason. Maybe they had the wrong idea of you, or and remember, the thing is, even they could have the wrong idea of you, and they could keep having the wrong idea of you, because some people might be determined to see you in that light. But it's whatever it is, it's like it was something that wasn't good for this person anyway. So I'd say it's some type of addiction or codependency. It feels like a codependent family have held this person back. That's the secret. Look, the moon secret. I don't think you knew this. Rebirth. Someone's going through a chaotic moment, a rebirth. Scorpio energy too. And remember, this is for Thursday and the whole weekend is Scorpio moon. This person has a lot of love for you that they held back. They betrayed you. This is a different type. It's not great, but what I think this is, I think this person betrayed you because of family. So I think this was quite a different. I think at some point this person listened to their family over you. They listened to bad advice from family. They betrayed you. And now I feel this person sort of worked all this out, the manipulation. Yeah, King of Swords coming in with the truth and the clarity to the Queen of Swords. Oh my God, thumbnail. This is twin flames, power couples. You are not just any Queen of Swords because you're that soft, loving, very shamanic looking, you know. Look at that. That's so satisfying when actual couples come out, you know what I mean? Like, that's really sad. I'm feeling the sadness in this. You are true twin flames, but somebody's family held this back. Manipulative women. In this case, this is a manipulative mum. That's sad. Look, broke up a union, but it's the end of that cycle now because they've become the emperor. This person's been depressed. Look at this. Heartbreak, depressed, union, end of a cycle. Also exhausted person on the card. World card, 21 coming full circle. Boom, bitch, I'm the divine masculine. That's a rough story. I could see why it only needed to be. Oh dear. And the thing is, that is all. You know what I mean? I was wondering if the Empress is going to come out, but the cards have actually brought it out in a different. Let's see. Is there anything else we need to know about this? Slowed it down. I think it's bad advice. Look, this person's coming out Hermit. Power moment. This is going to be some kind of shocking thing that comes your way if this is yours. Someone's coming out of the cold. Someone's out of indecision. Can't stop thinking about you. Moving on to their wish fulfillment. Yeah, it's something like that. You know what I mean? It's like doesn't need to be someone's actually like walking away from their family, but and it does feel like I said, it's not their family. It's like it's their mum. Somebody's turning their back on the bad advice that a family member has given them. In this case, I would say it's a mum. Because of that first card. Yeah. I think this person kind of played games and didn't move towards you. But it's Judgment Day. And the Judgment Days come with their unhappiness. And yeah, manipulative woman again is there. So it's unfortunately it's a manipulative mum. Third party is the mum. But not anymore. This person's not letting anyone hold them back. We didn't actually get the card for the masculine, so but the thing is, right, like with what I'm feeling here is like that's only one side of the story. So I'm wondering if that's like you know what I mean? Like that could be like someone's karmic mum and then they're in cahoots with the karmic partner because that's, you know what I mean? You can see how it's like could be tying on to bits of the story. It wouldn't be the case for all because some mums would be able to see that the karmic person was, but not all. It just depends how it fits for different people. It all fits together, unfortunately, guys. Crystal clear vision, awareness, throat chakra. I think this is going to be quite difficult for this person to communicate, but they can crystal clearly see that they're being manipulated by a few people, I think. Yeah, but now, twin flame, everything's possible. They've balanced their own light and shadow. Could be a black swan event coming. Side note, but Venus is also money. Venus conjunct Uranus. So you heard it here first if it happens, because this, whenever I see that card, I always think it. Twin flame, everything is possible. And this is your twin flame because we got the matching pair. So, right. It kind of reminds me of the one I done a few years ago, 3 years ago now to be exact, unless it might even be 4 years ago. And I titled it "The King and Queen of Swords Are Dropping Their Shields." Right. I think that's enough of this one. Not judging, going to be watching YouTube videos until at least 2 a.m. Well, at least you're honest, you know what I mean? Will I do? I'm gonna do yeah. Fuck it. Let's go full on Scorpio Moon. I'm gonna do Friday too. But what I need to remember here is Friday, I've got the hiccup. Friday is wait a minute, actually the battery might not allow it. 12 minutes. Friday is the Neptune going retrograde and all the stuff I've been going on about. So that's where the crystal clear awareness is coming from. And it's all of it. It's all of these things. Right. So that's this one. Sorry, it was a bit shit, but it's someone's story, so I'm praying for that. And ultimately, it looks like this. Wait a minute. Actually, let's see. It looks like this person's broken free of the shackles of uh, people telling them what to do. I'm hopeful. I hope we can put the past and the bad times behind us and start again. I know I'm asking a lot of you. I hope that you can forgive the error of my ways. I was naive and childish, but this person had a tough choice to make. I'm afraid of commitment. And it feels like it might be something around that, like family that have wanted to keep somebody younger than what they actually are, or um, bad advice, however it all fits. I want to treat you the way you deserve. I'm in love with you. Ultimately, that's what this comes down to. This person's in love with you, and nobody else can tell them whether that's true or not. And they're not listening to whoever they were before. I was selfish and stuck in ego. So for everyone, it won't be someone's mum, but that, I mean, like I said, that doesn't come out like that all the time, and it just shot out my mouth. So I trust that came through. Like, wait a minute, let's see if mother wounds. Just because of that coming out. But like I said, we're in Cancer season, and that is mother wounds. So if there's mother wounds, it's going to come out. Got a reading a year ago about a mum getting in the way. Yeah, it's unfortunately it does actually. I pick up on ones like that. If it's in a personal session, it'll come through right away. But in these general ones, the times I pick up on it the most are a Cancer moon, or so like once a month. I'll usually on a Cancer moon I do pick up on if that's happening. That'll come through most of the time. I've noticed, or like basically they work with me. That they seem like, for instance, it's Libra moon right now, so I was picking up on legal things, and the one for today you haven't seen, and in the live stream, or injustice, and or Cancer season, and we're in Cancer season. So like this whole for the next 3 weeks, it's going to be about things like this. So really, I think that might be a fucking tame introduction to how dark this could be, because I have done some really dark ones over the years of like family members manipulating people. What the fuck? That's for if people needed to see how real what I'm doing is. So I'm sorry if that's you. You couldn't really get any. And if you think that's creepy, what was I saying? Others' opinions. Someone specifically listened to what their mum thought and they betrayed you. And that's why I think that's quite a difficult one, isn't it? Because it's like, although it's not great, I think you can understand it more. Like, when you have to choose between, if you, especially if you haven't saw through the manipulation, but that's very sad. Exactly what I said. Because it's not me. They're using me as a mouthpiece. Mother wounds. My mother is a big influence on my behaviour now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. So I know I'm making it sound really dark because, to be honest, I can feel with this one it is, right? But see, for other people, that can actually just be that, like, maybe your mum wasn't as warm as what she could be, and so you're not actually able to be that sort of warm and cuddly, and sometimes it can be like it's not, doesn't even be really that dark. But in this case, it does feel not too great. It does feel like somebody. I'm now wondering if that other one about gossip, like, maybe it's got something to connect with the other live stream I've just done. Like the mum could have been part of the gossip. Others' opinions. I feel bound by my culture and by my family's beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on their beliefs. Fucking nuts, isn't it? Missing you. I miss you. I wish things were different. Tears. When I think about you, I cry. That's what this person's done. Run away. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. Lucky you if it's Hawaii. I mean, it might just be, a traveling or something. But I'm joking. but it's, but yeah. So anyway, that's sad. I don't know how to end it in a nice way, but it will give people the clarity if it was you or your person. Um, that's pretty mind blowing, isn't it? I done that the other day, like I do it all the time. If you're new, I do this all the time, right? Because like I said, it's not me, but that's blew me away. The other day, I was channeling one, and it was, I don't know if it was mother wounds on that one too, but I think it was father wounds. I think it was specifically I was feeling father wounds, and I picked up that deck, and I said, "Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if the father wounds came in." That was just literally a couple of days ago. Look at all of them. I was going to say, imagine I had just said all of that, right, and backed up with the tarot, and then I hadn't picked that up. But the thing is, I wouldn't be kicking myself because I wouldn't have known. Like, look, I've just cut the deck again. Tears. When I think about you, I cry. I think they're really just getting this across that, like, this person, like, yeah, there's no other way to say it. Like, they've listened to their family and they've turned their back on you, and then they've realised further down the line that they shouldn't have done that, whatever this was. Um, because it's not their life. You look, plan and destiny. Like this person's like, you're my destiny, and I let other people's opinions hold me back from that. Oh my God, guys. In my situation, it would make sense if his mum told him to forget me. Yeah. Well, you just, you know what I mean? Some of you might have more of an idea, and you know, some of you might just have to wonder. Or but again, unfortunately, I'd say in everyone's connection, you do, if you've got a sense of something and it's a strong sense, it's probably not going to be wrong. Right, okay. But like I always say about ones like this, right? My part of my calling is mend the bonds hurt by pride. Obviously, between twin flames, because there could be a lot of pride and ego between twin flames, believe me. um, and nobody can humble you like your twin flame, put it that way. But like both ways, like situations or whatever. But when it comes to difficult things like this with family, that you know people can change, you know, and it's, I'm a big believer of that. Like if it, but only if they want to. So you've got to recognize, is it likely that this person, so say for instance, we don't know because we don't know the details of this, but say for instance like someone's mum's a narcissist. um Most people would say they're not going to change, right? But the way that I look at that, because I teach about stuff like this all the time, if somebody's actually recognised that how they've behaved is wrong and they are genuinely apologetic and they take accountability for accountability and responsibility, then you know what I mean. People can change. Like for all we know, like this person's mum has held them back from the divine feminine, or you, whoever's watching this, or your mum's held you back from your divine feminine because they felt it was genuinely the right thing for you. They might have felt that like you weren't the right person for whatever reason, or it could be, they could be like a karmic on a, you know, on a karmic level, you know, that your mum could be just holding you back in general. Family legacy just jumped up on the telly when I'm saying this, by the way. So you know what I mean. We don't know. We don't know. Only you'll know if this resonated. So, um, logically, it's an imbalanced dynamic. Yeah. Oh God, this one's made me feel really flat. Right. So anyway, 8%. Let's see if we can fit in a quick one for Friday. So yeah, like I said, sorry, this one was not very nice, but it kind of, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Praying for those situations, and like I said, it just, I mean, I just don't. I'm like, I don't want to leave it on that. Can we just actually ask where is the masculine now? Like we've already seen they're leaving. They're not listening to the. Yeah, look, they're leaving. 78 cards. They're fucking leaving. They're leaving those opinions behind, and maybe possibly set boundaries with people anyway, because it, look, the light is out of their life without you in their life. They're saying fuck this. That's the fuck this moment. I love when they, right, sorry, remember what I asked? I said, where is this masculine now? Fuck this, I'm the divine masculine. This person's found their power. So whether you're a man or a woman, particularly if you're a man, by the way, but there is a woman walking away on that card. But also, I feel they're saying this masculine's like, I've let my empress walk away, and right when I've become the emperor, I can see my person walking away. I'm catching them up. But basically, this person's become the leader of their own life. That's the most important thing. So if that's you, you should be really proud of yourself, because this is really challenging what I've just picked up on. But yeah, that person's leaving behind the opinions of whoever tried to hold them back, and they've become the divine masculine. Love it. But I can't believe I shuffled in that card. Look, Queen of Wands, it could be going towards a passionate Queen of Wands. Oh, maybe that's what it is. If again, if you're quite fiery and outspoken, and maybe like, look, sexy as well. She's quite sexy, guys. Everyone's sexy in their own way, but like, look, she's got a little skirt showing a little bit of thigh. She's got her boots. She's got a snatched waist there, but it's like, she's been doing her Pilates. That's goals, I'm doing my Pilates, but it's kind of like, but you know what I'm saying? It's like quite fiery and passionate. It wouldn't hold back, guys. That's what it is. King of Wands. I shit you not. 7, 8 cards in the tarot. This masculine is saying fuck this and walking away and leaving, going towards our Queen of Wands. The King of Wands is going towards Queen. We've just got the King and Queen of Swords in the last one, and now we've got the Queen and King of Wands. And I saw magical, mystical. Oh, it's mystical, magical, Benson Boone. This is a mystical, magical union that's been held back by family. No, no longer. This is a hot couple. That's what that is. That's a hot couple that's not being held back anymore. Holy shit, guys. Love it when so that this is they're just back. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I don't even know what the song is. Man Child. Just come on. So sorry for if that's triggering, but it's Sabrina Carpenter or whatever. Again, someone's mum was trying to keep them too young. And I feel this is a divine feminine group that have like called judgment on it. You know, it wasn't fair, it was holding the person back. The devil. Listen, it ain't me. The cards are talking here. Someone was held back by codependency with a mum. Held them back from the dirty dancing true love, their divine partner. Holy fuck. This was meant to be a wee reading and it's turned out to be quite a big reading. Right, okay, so I think I really am going now. Otherwise I'm not gonna be able to how much is the battery? 7%. Right, I'm gonna quickly go. I'm gonna go. Right, so again, prayers for all of that, but yeah, well done to all that group of masculines because that's really painful, but go be happy with the one you love. That's what I say. And you can still work it out with the mum maybe, but I don't know. It depends how rough that's got.